and welcome to On New Paltz. I'm Rosalba Correo.
And I'm Katie Bompancero. Here are today's top stories.
In international news, last week, Thursday, the attack on Garissa University College claimed the lives of 148 students and staff, making it the deadliest assault in Kenya since the 1998 attack on the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi. On Tuesday night, Kenyans remembered the students as innocent victims of a terrorist attack that stunned a nation and left communities heartbroken. Taking place in Nairobi's Uhuru Park, organizers unloaded 147 crosses from a truck and quietly planted them in the ground. Mourners also read the names of some of the victims as candles flickered in the dark. The crowd then sang the national anthem. The Al-Shabaab militant group has claimed responsibility for the horrific attack. May their souls rest in peace.
In national news, the world got to know his name after he was killed by a South Carolina police officer, but to his family, Walter Scott was a father of 4 and a former member of the Coast Guard. 50-year-old Walter was shot 8 times by Officer Michael Slager on Saturday morning. Striking him in the back, he later died on the scene. Pulled over for a broken taillight, it is unclear why Walter decided to run away from the officer. Regardless of why he ran, quote, running from an officer doesn't result in the death penalty, family attorney Chris Stewart said. The officer has been charged with murder, a charge that might not have come about if not for a bystander's video of the shooting. Walter's brother Anthony Scott stated he has watched the video and it has traumatized the family.
A new Kansas law banning a common second-term abortion procedure is the first of its kind in the United States. The law, signed by Kansas Governor Sam Brownback on Tuesday, bans what it describes as dismemberment abortion and defines as unknowingly dismembering a living unborn child and extracting such unborn child one piece at a time from the uterus. Supporters of the measure described it as a groundbreaking step, while opponents warned it was dangerous and among the most restrictive abortion laws in the country. The law does not spell out a specific time frame that limits when an abortion can occur, but it bans the dilation and evacuation abortion procedure commonly used during the second trimester of pregnancy. The law allows for the procedure if necessary to protect the life or health of the mother, according to a statement on Brownsbeck website. Stay tuned for local news.
Yo, check out this chef, right? Right? That's so gay. That's really gay. Dude, look at those hands.
Please don't say that.
What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid. It's insulting. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. Just saying. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
In local news, the Student Concerns Committee held their annual State of the Campus address in the CSB auditorium. The Student Association sat down to discuss their organization, what they do on campus, and ways to get students involved. Let's take a look.
Rosalba Correo here, reporting live from the CSB Auditorium. Tonight, the Student Association will be hosting its annual State of the Campus program, addressing past and present issues around campus.
The Student Association is mainly about representing students between the administration and the general campus.
I came tonight because I serve on the campus in the capacity of a student government representative of the student government, meaning I'm a representative on the SUNY Student Assembly Executive Committee, which is essentially the student government that governs the student governments, as I mentioned before, and New Paltz happens to be one of my campuses. So I'm not only a student, I'm also a student representative. I represent SUNY New Paltz, SUNY Purchase, SUNY Old Westbury, and SUNY Oneonta. And for them to host an event like this where they can kind of voice their concerns, kind of talk about some of the things they plan on working on and how they plan to retain members, it really interests me, and I really need to learn more about the organization. So I'm here for support, I'm here for questions, and just here to see what the students have to say.
Here at the CSB, thank you for tuning in.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
On Thursday, WFMP and the New Paltz Music Collective put on a radio open mic night in the Student Union building. New Paltz's very own stand-up group, Laugh Infection, was there to perform, along with many other performers, including singers, musicians, and spoken word performers. It was a night filled with great performances, and I On New Paltz had the chance to attend. You can find the packages for these stories at WNPC-TV.org.
Hi, I'm Naomi Calhoun here at the Open Mic Night hosted by WFNP and the New Paltz Music Collective. We're here to talk to the organization and performers about why Open Mic Nights are so much fun and why we love having them on campus. Let's take a look.
I've been searching for the ghost. I saw an apparition once, a long time ago.
Open Mic Night is a great time where we can reach out and kind of show our presence on campus. Oftentimes we're always kind of stuck up on the fourth floor, so this is like a time where we can kind of get our little cocoons and visit and possibly recruit more people and kind of just have a great time listening to good music.
So easy to tease, but so hard to please.
I definitely think it's a really great way for us to connect more with the student body, those that aren't a part of the radio station. It's a great way to just build awareness and word of mouth, and it's also just something really great to give back to our community. And because we're so about music, it's really great to support students who make music.
I think it's a great opportunity to kind of see what our campus has to offer, because we have a great variety of people and students. And because of this, we get to see a little bit of everything tonight. We have comedy, about 8 acts of comedy tonight, and also some great acoustic music and maybe some surprises.
It's just great to see a whole crowd of students ready and cheering someone that they might not even know on and getting really excited just to watch somebody perform.
I always love to see the talent we have here because I never know. And this is the second open mic night that I'm at, and last semester was really great.
You can get involved just with our music department. You can listen to CDs and give reviews of them. You can help out with prod. You can be in our drops, which means that you'd be on the radio every time someone has a show. And just a whole bunch of other ways just to get involved. And anyone, we train people to have shows, and you work your way up, and you can one day have a position like ours.
For On New Paltz, I'm Naomi Calhoun. Back to you.
After some tough competition, Hugo was defeated in the Final Four of Mascot Madness by Binghamton University's Baxter the Bearcat. Among the Final Four were Binghamton, Oneonta, Farmingdale, and New Paltz. Binghamton now goes against Oneonta for the Mascot Madness 2015 title. Hugo fought hard to regain his title, but the competition was very close. Hugo may not have won the Mascot Madness, but he is still a winner in our eyes. Stay tuned for Brett Linehan with your entertainment news.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
It was announced recently that Twin Peaks co-creator and renowned director David Lynch will not direct the revived Twin Peaks when it returns to Showtime for a third season next year. Lynch, who has already written the scripts for all 9 episodes of the new season with his co-creator Mark Frost, made the announcement earlier this week via Twitter. Rather than direct the show with a budget he deems inadequate, Lynch is opting to walk away from the project entirely. Stars of Twin Peaks have rallied around the show, but it is unclear whether the project will continue. Singer-songwriter and rapper Frank Ocean has released a brand new hashtag, Boys Don't Cry, the eagerly anticipated follow-up to his 2012 hashtag, Channel Orange. There will also be a new album and publication to coincide with the new hashtag, either of which may or may not be called Boys Don't Cry. Pitchfork reports that Ocean has been working with Hit Boy, Rodney Jerkins, and Kevin Risto on a new album over the past year. Ocean's rep has confirmed that both are coming in July, although they would not confirm the title. Stay tuned with Nayo Bonilla with your sports news.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future.
My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it. You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
The New Paltz softball team's State University of New York Athletic Conference doubleheader at SUNY Cortland that had previously been postponed twice has now been rescheduled for Wednesday, April 22nd at 3 p.m., as announced Wednesday by the Department of Athletics, Wellness, and Recreation. The games are slated to take place at Dragon Field in Cortland, New York. New Paltz falls to 7-6 overall after a loss against the Sage Colleges last Wednesday. The New Paltz women's lacrosse team lost 17-12 to SUNY Potsdam at Maxey Turf Field on Tuesday afternoon in a SUNYAC contest. New Paltz scored the final 3 goals of the first half to cut the deficit to 1 heading into the halftime intermission, with the last score of the surge coming from senior defender Julia Johnson with 35 seconds left. The Bears, however, netted 6 of the first 7 goals of the second half to mount a lead they would not relinquish. New Paltz drops to 2-6 overall with the loss and hosts number 19, SUNY Fredonia, next on Saturday, April 11th at 1 p.m. That's all for this week's news. Thank you for joining us and tune in next week for your latest news.